I'm Jackie Garrison, health coach for women over 50, and I am so glad you are here today. Thank you for joining me for day one of quitting sugar in midlife and beyond. Sugar can be such a challenge for all of us, and we all know that sugar can also be very harmful to our health. So congratulations to you for taking a big step toward better health for you. So day number one, what we want to talk about is why would we even want to quit sugar? Who would want to do that? One reason, there is evidence that sugar can be as addicting for our bodies as cocaine. Now, we also realize that there are all different kinds of sugars, and the most harmful sugars are added sugars system. And unfortunately, added sugars are everywhere. They're in any ultra-processed foods. They have one of 60 different names they can go by. Avoiding added sugars is a huge first step. Getting rid of refined carbs and sugars that are bought already packaged is one of the best things you can do. Where are the sneakiest places you find added sugar? Maybe not even the sneakiest, but the most common would be in energy drinks, drinks like Gatorade, fancy coffees, even teas, which we sadly think of as being healthy, and of course sodas. So we want to make sure that we're avoiding those. There is actually the greatest percentage of added sugars consumed in our country are consumed in those drinks. Shocking is in our country, the average American woman consumes around 19 teaspoons of sugar a day. Now you know you're not adding that many teaspoons of sugar to anything, or even half of that. But that just shows you how they are in all these sneaky little places and in processed and packaged foods. The recommendation from the Heart Association is 6 teaspoons a day, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not that much. The 19 teaspoons a day equals 300 calories. Now, if you've been following me a while, you know I don't count calories, but 300 calories are a lot of calories to be consuming in a sugar that can really be disruptive to most of your systems. And by the way, your body doesn't distinguish between sugars a great bit. A sugar is a sugar to your body. So blood sugar spikes, glucose spikes are going to occur whether you eat a piece of white bread, a refined carb, a cookie, or a piece of chocolate. To your body, sugar is sugar, and it's going to have the same chemical reaction in your system unless you're doing things to limit that. Each day, I'm going to give you a way to mitigate eating sugar and to keep your body as healthy as you can, and a way to just quit sugar. How do we just leave it behind? And so here is one of, I think, the most important things you can do. And this is actually a technique that they've used to help women stop smoking. So I want you to take this very seriously and under consideration, and I want you to give it your best try. And then I want you to report back to us in the Facebook group and let me know how it's working for you, what the challenges are with it, and whether or not it helps. So this is a 30-minute break, and this is how this works. When you feel the craving for sugar, whether it's after a meal, in the middle of the day, whenever, I want you to stop, and I want you to set some sort of 30-minute alarm on your phone, on your watch, look at the clock, whatever works for you, and go about your business, especially if you're working or doing something or in the middle of checking emails. But note what you are doing when these cravings hit, and note what time it is. Set that alarm for 30 minutes. I want you to take a lap. I want you to literally get up, walk through your whole house, take a walk around the block. My block is about half a mile. So I'll just pop outside, take a quick 10-minute walk or less, and go back to work. I also just sometimes have to take a lap mentally and give myself a minute to just refocus on something, right? At the end of that 30 minutes, if you still really want something sweet, I want you to go ahead and have it. And I want you to eat it thoughtfully, and I want you to enjoy it and savor it. And then I want you to forget it, because this is the deal. If you are trying to restrict yourself from eating something, often that drives you to want more of it. So If you decide that you're going to be restricting yourself from sugar and then it just drives you to want more sugar, we need to find some strategies to help with that. At that point, and have something. And then let it go. Do not beat yourself up. The beat yourself up part is just as bad for your health as the eating the sugar. Is to wait the 30 minutes and try to get over your craving and to note what time the craving hits and what you're doing when the craving hits, so we can find the patterns for how to stop the cravings. I really hope this helps you. I hope you'll give it your best shot, and I hope you'll give me lots of feedback for whether or not it works for you. And I'll see you tomorrow.